Welcome back, everyone. It's Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, and we're heading to court.
Yes, we are.
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
Why do you look so...
Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing.
Dude's gonna die.
Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenceless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked.
We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that or lose this trial.
This isn't going to be easy.
No, it's not.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. What a lovely snack.
The defense is ready, Your Honour. And not eating. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that'll be that producer.
The prosecution calls Mr.
The percussion? You said percussion!
The prosecution calls...
Wins. Words.
There
You see her sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about
him.
her.
Change it
And
for
you
boys.
don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna
Kiss the
boy.
attorney. The attorney. Anyway, the prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Oh. I have to do him again.
Or that director.
I hate him. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get?
Ugh.
You don't even know me? I'm the director. I'm with the Steel Samurai, noob. Ruffle. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. That's it, Edgeworth. Make that fucker sweat.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in that trailer, on that day, did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time in putting on the pressure.
The man's going to die, Phoenix. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area.
The fucking old bag in the background.
She's having a great time with that steak. But I had a meeting in Studio 2 in the trailer there, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Good luck, loser.
You know, I just realised who you sound like.
A kid from South Park.
Yeah.
Yep. He fits the voice.
Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Why?
Don't make fun of my voice.
I'm not making fun of your
How
voice.
weird can you get?
I'm not making fun of your voice. I just want to know how someone twisted their ankle.
Look, I'm not wearing my glasses, okay? I can still base...
I'm sorry, that still says twisted no matter how you...
Yes, well, you can say twisted. Weird. And I'm saying twisted because this is how the voice says twisted. But, it works better when I say twisted because he's weird. He's a creep. We saw what he was like with Maya. Let's not tell Mia about that.
Ugh.
I think she would kill him, send him to the Shadow Realm.
I'd banish you to the
Shadow
Shadow Realm.
No! Much better!
God, it would be much better if he was gone. Fuck him.
No, don't fuck him.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. I think he'd like that.
Alright, that's the limp.
Which of course led me to missing my lunch. Ruffs.
Ralph's rolling on the floor starving?
Press him on that. There were plates there.
So in the end you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
Must have been tough.
Phoenix,
Yeah?
doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
It's contradictory.
There were plates there at Studio 2.
Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella!
Him? What you want? Sweat.
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No popping.
No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat it after all.
Ah! A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brushed it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I had suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down there.
Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in the meeting that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Oops. What? What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? Oink. You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not one.
What's he sweating about so much, I wonder? Finally, I have an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea.
Press him hard.
Press harder. Wait a second! Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, Ruffin.
Well... Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please.
I just picked up a cupcake and there are 3 cupcakes attached to it because of the icing. Oh god. Woohoo! Oh dear. It's a bit squished. Oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie poopsie.
I made a mess of things.
What are you so happy about, Edgeworth? Oh no. Oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Great! Edgeworth is laughing.
Yeah, if WIW, we took a break, roughly. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. LOL. It's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Good luck.
Why do I want to press him on that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Really?
Why is that? Yeah! You won't answer!
Because the next thing is literally the answer. You didn't eat a T-bone steak then, there was no bones in the plate.
I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast.
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Lol.
Well, Phoenix,
That testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of.
all we have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time.
Oh, great. Is that all?
I mean, technically, they did have time.
What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1 and killed Hammer and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Oh! What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak? What else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was Divas. Sorry. Divasquez's plate. Oh, she's so hard.
Vasquez, juicer.
To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat.
Feet.
Feat. I'm not impressed.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
It's got to be something obviously to do with the head.
Because they said they took the break at 2:30.
Yeah.
That was blocked.
Between
2:15 and 4.
I'm not sure.
Well, anything?
So you have to press the first statement where he reveals that the break coincides with the time of the murder. Then you press his third statement.
Okay. So that's the first one.
2,
That's the second
3.
one. That's the third one.
So press that one again.
Why is that?
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honour, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
Do you claim someone from the trailer?
No, it's impossible because of Mr. Monkey's head. If they were breaking at 2:30, the path was blocked.
So I say no, it's impossible?
Yeah, unfortunately, because we can't...
Is that the correct answer?
Yeah, because we can't prove it right now.
But they have to have.
Well, yeah, but we can't prove that currently because
So
it's impossible currently.
I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time.
Ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way!
Mrs.?
Mr. Monkey, you idiot. Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked.
Your voice is slipping.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
I'm trying.
That you get popped.
Watch the thing.
No.
Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
I believe we have seen enough evidence. Oh, thank you. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand.
What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder.
Yep.
However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume that no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn in that day, it is lacking. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honour, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Oh no! Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. One moment, please.
Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which you will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Ba, ba, ba.
What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi...
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere after all. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. This one we get to fight Child.
Oh, great, yeah.
Yeah, we're going up against Cody.
Yeah, I know. You know, something has become painfully clear.
Hmm?
None of the people could have gone to Studio 1.
Yes.
And Phoenix said something at the very start.
Hmm?
There was a very big lack of blood.
Yeah.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honour, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on?
Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Hello.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
What? Just because you're a grown-up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you! The nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in the 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine.
I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honour. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like to special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to buy in terms of the kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if we had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident.
Witness account. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal. Just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost in the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for the shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. lying.
Yeah, he has to be.
What do I press?
Not here.
No. I found a map on the internet and went to the
Yeah,
studios.
that stands.
I went through the woods off the path, so that already wouldn't catch me.
That's fine. But
That was an
okay.
accident. Off the path?
Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? You go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow.
Okay, so that's fine. Kind of lost the way though for about 50. I'd press him on that.
You got lost in the woods.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? The Steel Samurai.
That's fine, that's done.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait, no.
No, it would stand for them because it fits the story.
What about that?
No, that's fine. Press.
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor!
Yes, I suppose he was.
Press him on that. Why do you not have his camera?
If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say.
I've just noticed something. Cody's eyes and teeth are not white.
Mhm.
It's kind of bugging me.
Why should his teeth be white? He's a kid.
Yeah, but his eyes shouldn't be, like, creamy.
Mhm. Right.
So, it's definitely that end statement about his camera. Do we have his camera in the court record? Yes, we do. We do. So, last statement, and we'll present his camera to him. Bam.
Cody, what you just said seems well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see.
The funny thing is that these games are set in 2017, but they were made back in the early 2000s. So digital cameras were new back in the early 2000s, but by this point, they're not.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child, sir.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
Zinger! What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody?
What? Yes, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? I'm gonna fucking cut you, mate.
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Press?
No. Press him on there.
So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching The Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next? Press?
Why not?
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap.
Are we singing the Devilman theme or something?
Huh?
Deviloo chop? Deviloo punch?
Something like that.
So being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this?
What's the matter?
Cody,
What?
something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap.
He's got a point.
My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part. The killing blow.
Why was that, Cody?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
He was watching something else.
He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably.
Probably.
Something else?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at?
Oof. Come on, think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this? You have ascertained this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Wait. That wasn't...
Fuck. I guess if you show evidence and present the camera, that would explain why he was watching something else, because he would be watching something else with his camera. I'm sorry. So show evidence.
Your Honor, I have evidence. Yes, evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did he look away from the fight?
The camera. It's new. Doesn't know how to use it.
Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Saying not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realise that there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you wouldn't have looked away from the
Why
fight.
you would have.
Why you would have looked away from the fight. and that's because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. You means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid.
I'm already sad. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
Nope.
He's hiding something.
Anything strange about testimony, Miss Wright? I'm not sure. I'd like to proceed with my but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway.
You just have to keep pressing him. Because he's a kid, you just keep pressing him and he reveals shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, don't need to do that.
Yeah, that's fine. It's his last statement. That's all?
Yeah! I told you I didn't take a picture!
I would have, once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one?
Press him.
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
Press.
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix, find out what this kid's all about. I'd say the last statement with his, scrapbook. Because why would he throw away? He'd want them for the scrapbook.
Cody?
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh. Right.
What's it you told me then? Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. When do sleeping pills come into play, I wonder?
Later, I'd assume.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way.
Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually...
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder. Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone. Ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated.
Oh, there's that word again.
However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. Yes, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order! Order! Order!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
Error? What's this all about? The Steel Samurai's the victim.
If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! 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 So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What?
Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Here, this is it. That's not a one.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. The fucking not one.
Find the inconsistency in the photo.
What's that?
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photograph taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photograph. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photograph. Your Honor, I find very significant. Sorry, Your Honor, I find it's very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2.
Trailer's there.
As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Oh my god!
The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in that trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that security guard Ms. Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
But do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume.
I have proof.
You do?
You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Sleeping pills!
This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Phew! That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair. That's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too. Dad? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll try to find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks. To be continued. Ba ba ba.
Oy, that was a long court trial.
Damn, it was. But that is all we've got time for currently. Be sure to give us a cheeky little like, a nice subscribe, and maybe a nice little comment in the comment section. That'd be well appreciated.
Very much so. Well, please also consider subscribing to our Patreon if you wish to support us and become one of our lovely beans today. However, if that is too expensive for you at this time, please consider a one-off donation on our Ko-fi. Help a poor tea wench today.
Please, please do. But for now, that's all we've got time for. I'm out.
Dragon out.